Wait, let me pull out my $300,000 spreadsheet. Ah, there we go. All right, so yesterday we haven't done this, so we are gonna be doing evidences, every single team comp into one. And then after this, I want to do a bonus, which is the Elation Wars. Actually, you know what? I'll call it the AHA games, right? The AHA games where we are going to be essentially comparing Evanesia versus Silver Wolf. So let's just get that. Evan vs Silver Wolf at all of their respective cost investments. Actually, it's not really all of their respective cost investments. Okay, we'll do one like E0S0 to E0S0 versus E2 versus E2. Oh, okay, I don't think there's a need to do like E1 versus E1 because obviously E1 Evanesia is gonna win. All right, so there's like it's redundant, but I think it will be quite interesting to see something like this. So I think this will be for free to place. Then we'll nuke this, and then this is Silver Wolf. Yao Guan is gonna be the exact same. Okay, I'm gonna keep it about right. If we have Sparky here, and then this is Yao Guang, this is Yao Guang, and then we keep Hue, should we keep it like this? And then this is Light Spender. We'll delete this column here. Then we just copy and paste everything. Then this is going to be E1, right? This is going to be E1. I'm not sure how do I go about, like, activating the cost for Silver Wolf. Because I have both Evanesia and Silver Wolf at E2. But I know for a fact if I do this E1, she's going to lose. Like, there's no way E1 Silver, like if I plus one cost right here, she's going to win, right? She will definitely lose. So how do I balance out the Light Spender cost in comparison to a E1 Evanesia? Let me bring this down a little bit. How do I insert like a row, actually? Okay, I guess I can't insert a row. Is that, bro, this is like, bro, the formatting is cooked, bro. Duh. Okay, wait. Duh. We'll keep this here. Then we can keep this here. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that's good. We'll keep the dark here. Then afterwards, we are going to be having, let's just insert 3 rows below. And then this is going to be Light Spender plus. So this is definitely E2 to E2. And then we are going to be popping out the E1 Yao Guang into the E1 Yao Guang. Sparky is always going to be the exact same. Hue Hue is also all right, so my biggest question right now, I chat. Yo, how do we distribute the cost for this? E2 Silver Wolf, no Sparky. So you are suggesting like this? Really? I feel like this is gonna be kind of ass though. Okay, and the reason why we're still keeping Sparky for Evanesia is because Sparky honestly is really not that bad. Okay, mainly because at EMC is just like a dog unit. Sparky at E0S1, she still does like a lot of like sub DPS damage to the point where if you can clear out the waves with the bounce as well as the EBA, and you get into the next AHA instance, she will still generate a lot of certified bangers, but it's just that you have to wait a little bit. So Sparky as a unit can be very, very useful, especially if you really have like E0S1 as investment. Alright. Both know Sparky. Like this. Okay, wait. Okay, let's logically discuss this, right? Is this okay for a free-to-play? Do we have any objections for the free-to-play? Yes, it's okay. Okay, so this one is full E0, right? So everything here is going to be full E0. So E0, this is EMC, and then Hue is going to be E1, so like, Rachel. Okay, Light Spender-wise, we have to pop open a +1 cost, right? We pop open a +1 cost, but I can't just give Silver Wolf 1 cost here, right? Doesn't make sense. So if I give this 2 costs for E2 Silver Wolf, I need to give Evanesia 1 more cost. You know what I'm saying? No, my Silver Wolf is E0. My Silver Wolf is still E0 as of right now. So I don't really need to change it that much. E1 Yao Guang. Like this. I feel like she's just gonna win. Bro, I genuinely feel Evanescence is just gonna win. Because this is a, what 40 punchlines, right? Yeah, it's 40. So you got like 40% more energy, 20% more energy. Use Sparky. Like this. Okay, do we rather want +1 cost for a Sparky? Okay, no, but I don't think it would make sense though. Because if I give Sparky to Evanescence, right, then it means that Evanescence is gonna have 2 costs. Because I ain't running E0 Air0 Sparky. Right? So it's gonna be E0 Air1 Sparky. Then if it's just gonna be like 1 more cost for Idolon, shouldn't I just do this? Because like, okay, realistically speaking, if you're an Evanescence main, right, you wouldn't have put Sparky. To be fair, right? You would have waited for a Evanescence Sparky to come in the future. Because right now, Sparky is definitely dedicated towards like Silver Wolf, because it's punchlines. So like, if you were a logical Evanescence, like you don't want to invest in Silver Wolf, you would probably most likely get E1 Yao Guang. And then you wait for like a certified banger Sparky, and then you will change this to like CB Sparky in the future, right? Like you wouldn't pull this anyways. So I think this is like a bit more logical, right? It's a bit more logical for two more cost. Okay, so this is fine then. This is fine. Okay, this is fine. It's like very hypothetical as to whether or not they will release like a certified banger Sparky. Because at the end of the day, she's a side push, guys. Right? Can we just stop coping? Right? She's a side push. She's not a main push. Right? Bro is like a 1 minute 50-second trader. She's done. So she's definitely a side push. I'm not sure how dedicated MiHoYo will be to giving her a dedicated support. Because like, they didn't give a dedicated support for Boot Hill and Reba. Right? They just made a Dahlia. Oh, you can use Dahlia with Firefly. Okay, fantastic. Oh, you can't get a Fire Witness in black, go fuck yourself. Right? So like, I don't know if they will actually make a certified banger Sparky, but we kind of have to wait and see in the future. Both Fuke and Dahlia, they're like very universal, right? You can give them for like all 3 super great DPS. So kind of able to do. I think E2 is very, very straightforward. So this will, at this point, get the E2, or rather E2, E1, E1. And then we'll just give Sparky for both. Because Sparky as a sub DPS is like, it's pretty good. Right? I'm pretty sure if you do this for EMC, it's going to be slower than Sparky. And I don't have E2 Yao Guang anyways. So I think we can keep this as it is. Then we can test this in Anon. Okay, we'll test this in Anon. Right, we'll test this in Anon. Hear me out, Super Break Evanescence. I'm hearing you. Okay, now silence, right? So we'll be testing this team right after we finish up the Eva Dancy team comms. This was created by Sarah of the Lake, which was really, really good.
You have cooled your last cool, my man.